What is going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. We are here with another video, and today we are going to talk about how to complete a 90-day run. What is a 90-day run, you might be asking? A 90-day run is pretty much in the name. It's 90 days from the day that you start to the day that you end, and trying to just stack your bread, get your physique right, get everything about your life in order, get your mind right, your body, physique, finances, whatever it may be, whatever you want to get right. It's your time to essentially do it. We are approaching or in the midst of summertime right now. If y'all haven't seen the last video, I actually just moved to Texas. So that is essentially going to be the start of my 90-day run. In your 90-day run, you're going to have 3 essential steps. Now, you might be asking yourself, what are the 3 essential steps? The 3 essential steps are going to be saving your money, increasing your income, and investing either money or time or whatever it may be. You want to invest something. In these 3 main steps, first one, saving. Boy, y'all gonna have to save your money. I know y'all like going to the mall, going on them shopping trips, going out to eat, getting that Little Caesars, that little $5 large pizza. You gotta save your money, bro. I'm sorry. Y'all can't spend no money on this 90-day run. When you start, it's all about stacking your bread and saving that paper so you can get to where you want to go. You can't do that if you're out there eating that Little Caesars. With cutting out all unnecessary spending, that means no shopping trips, no eating out. If you got a girl, not buying her no gifts. But in this case, with that 90-day run, it's gonna be no unnecessary spending. If it does not pertain to your life, if it's not your car broke down, it's not you got to pay your bills, you got to pay your rent, the gas bill due, you're not going to spend money on it, okay? Now, with saving your money, yes, you are going to have to spend some money, obviously, during your 90-day run. That's not what it's not about. It's not about spending nothing. But when you do spend your money, the one thing that you want to do is you want to track everything. Track everything that you spend, every penny, every dime, everything that comes out of your account. If you move money over, track everything that you do. I recommend having a journal to actually write everything down, write every dollar, track it physically. I know y'all got the banking apps and all that, and you like to do it on the calculator. Write it down, and then it gets stuck in your head. When it gets stuck in your head, you start to realize, damn, I'm actually spending a lot of money. I might need to cut it out. But with that unnecessary spending, if you're not eating out and all that, you really don't have to worry about it. Moving on to the second thing, increasing your income. I will say increasing income can mean anything. This could be you getting a second job. This could be you, if you already have a job, picking up more shifts. I know a lot of y'all, when y'all come home, you get off of work, all you do is you sit on your phone and you scroll TikTok and Reels and Instagram and all that, right? Eliminating that time to where you can pick up more shifts, make a little bit more money. Maybe you help somebody move in and help a neighbor do something, cut their lawn. Any type of income that you can make, go and make it. This is your time to go and make all the money that you can. Pick up every little side job, every little hustle. This is all about making money during these 90 days, and there's no limits to what you are and are not gonna do. If you already have a job, right? Say you want something, maybe a little bit more income, you could also pick up a second job. Go do Uber, go do DoorDash, go do Uber Eats, do something like that. Get a night shift at Walmart, do some security shift. Go get you a license or something like that so you can go do security. This is all about just increasing the income no matter which way you can. You don't want to make your income during this 90-day run, right? It's about how much you can stack, how much you can save, because you are supposed to be tracking everything and what you are making, what you are spending. So at the end of your 90-day run, you can reconsider and see how much you made and realize how much you actually bossed up. Now, a lot of these don't tie together, especially these second and third steps. In these second and third steps on investing income or increasing income and investing, increasing income does not equal investing, okay? Now, what do I mean it doesn't increase investing? Now, when I say invest, I don't mean invest like stock market, crypto, and increasing your income like that, right? Those two don't correlate, they don't mix and match. When I say investing actually does increase income, I mean when you invest in yourself on this third step, invest in yourself. Learn a new language, go to the gym, go pick up a hobby, go start an online business, Go make content. The goal with investing in yourself is to become uncomfortable, because not only are we trying to save money during this 90-day run, we're trying to change ourselves. If you're not where you want to be in life right now, that's why you're probably watching this video, which is going to tie into my second point. On my second point, increase your income. When you increase your income, not only do you get rid of wasted time, but you also stack that paper, right? That is our main goal, is we're trying to eliminate the amount of wasted time that we have, or the amount of wasted time that we create, all right? Because the more time you sit idle, the more time you could be making money. So when you pick up your shifts, that creates more money for you to build the future and what you want to be, right? A lot of these jobs that y'all are in, especially if you pick up a second job or have a job right now, say you work Target, Walmart, whatever, these are not meant to be long-term jobs. You are not long-term going to survive off of this and be who you want to be. Because a lot of times who you want to be makes a lot more money than you are making right now, all right? When you invest in yourself, third step, your main goal with investing in yourself is to become uncomfortable. Right now, a lot of y'all probably watching this video because you want to level up, right? The way to level up is staying uncomfortable. When you get uncomfortable, that's really where you start to shine, right? And what do I mean by becoming uncomfortable in the investment stage? That could mean starting a YouTube channel like I have done. That could be producing content. That could be starting up a new skill. That could be learning a new language. It could be anything: physical, mental, financial. Now, how do you invest in yourself while you're supposed to be stacking all your money, right? This could mean several different things. This could mean going to the gym. This could mean picking up your Bible, reading a verse every day, or reading a chapter every day, something like that. This could mean learning a new language, right? Me personally, I just moved out to Texas. I'm trying to learn Spanish, right? I was doing that before when I was in Colorado. It was a little difficult. But now I'm in Texas, I'm around everybody, or most people, that speak Spanish, right? So it's something that I'm gonna have to learn, if I'm gonna wanna communicate with other people. But that also goes back into building the brand and things like that for what I want to do. Learning another language is gonna help me scale 10 times as much, right? It's all about doing things that's gonna benefit you and benefit your business, right? Because when you realize that everything that everybody else be doing, going out to the bars, the clubs, going out, doing all this, it leads to that FOMO that you got. And let's be real, the FOMO don't mean nothing, right? The FOMO, you're not missing out on nothing. It's just the fear that you are missing out. And when you really realize that, like, once you get everything in order, you get your bag right, you get your mental right, get your physical right. Like me, I need to go to the gym, bro. Look at me, I'm skinny as hell. When you get all that right, things just start naturally flowing for you. And then when you do get to that stage where you can go out and go party, do all that stuff, you don't really got to worry about the income, doing all this, or you're going to make next month's rent. That's when everything just starts coming to you, right? So all you got to do is sacrifice, 2 or 3 years, something like that. It don't even got to be that long. If you got a good paying job, you can sacrifice 1 or 2 years and it's already going to pay off for you. But it's about that short-term sacrifice for that long-term survival, okay? That's really what this game is all about. And yes, it is a game, bro. You got to treat the 90-day run like a game. When you treat it like a game, I know a lot of y'all be playing 2K, Madden, all that stuff. When you treat it like a game, man, I already know a lot of y'all don't like to lose. When you don't like to lose, bro, and you treat this just like a game, treat your life just like a game, you're going to start doing the same things that you be doing in them games, bro. You're going to start scaling, you're going to start leveling up, and you're going to be doing all that. Like, you could really become a real life video game character if you wanted to. But that's the thing with these 90-day runs, is you have to want it to happen. Now, what y'all want to see, long-term development from these 90-day runs, because you could do 3 or 4 of them a year depending on your lifestyle, is you want to see consistent growth. When you're doing this 90-day run, you actually want to see, at least by the end of that 90 days, you want to be able to see consistent growth. Okay, I started here, maybe I was working at McDonald's, something like that. And at the end of this 90-day run, I'm up 15 bands and I don't have to work no more because I got my online business and we doing this and that, right? It could be little baby steps. It could be you graduated from Walmart and you got a security job, you making double the amount of money, allowing you to do this, and that. right? It's not always going to be a big leap or a big jump when you first start off. Now, it could be once you're on your like 4th, 5th, 6th, 90-day run and you got your own online business, you're doing, 10K plus a month, whatever that may be, right? The next thing is stability. Long term on 90-day runs, this is going to give you the stability to be able to do what you want to do. Right now, you probably working and you living paycheck to paycheck and you're going out and you eating and you don't know if you're going to be able to pay rent next month and all that, right? This is essentially just to build stability. When you have that stability, it's easier to focus on your goals, easier to focus on yourself, and overall, easier to escape that 9 to 5. Next thing, long term, is you want to be able to build a schedule. When you build a schedule on this 90-day run, it essentially builds a habit in your brain. It takes around 60 days to form a new habit fully. A lot of y'all probably gonna correct me in the comments. It takes about 60 days fully to build a new habit and actually lock in. When you get in the habit of saving money and doing all this, you're gonna realize it was really that easy this whole time, okay? Building the schedule helps build your lifestyle. When you build your lifestyle, you can wake up, you can do what you gotta do in the morning, eat, get ready, do whatever, go to the gym. You build that schedule. When you get in that schedule, that's gonna set up your whole framework, okay? Because you're gonna be doing the things that nobody else wants to do. You're gonna be going to the gym. You're gonna be starting your business. You're gonna be making content. When you go and get your body right and do all this, you don't have to go and spend crazy amounts. It's about just saving your money as much as you can. Go get you that 30-pack of ramen and do all that, bro. You don't gotta make these fancy dinners just because you're trying to get your body right and do all this. Yes, does it help to have, chicken, rice, and your beef, potatoes, all that stuff up in the fridge? Yes, it does, right? But you can still ball and do that on a budget, right? You don't have to do, the fancy steak dinners that you be seeing on TikTok. They cutting that shit up on a cutting board. Bro, you don't got to get up into all that. You just got to get you a couple things that's going to last you for a week or two. Your week or 2 week grocery trip, bro, could cost you less than $100 if you really do it right. And a lot of y'all don't really get that. Y'all just go to the store, you be picking up the Nutty Buddies and the fucking honey buns and all that gay shit, and y'all really don't be paying attention. That's what's costing you the money, bro. You don't need none of that candy, none of that stupid stuff, bro. Just get your body, your mental, and everything right, and this 90-day run gonna pay out, bro. I promise you. When you at your 90-day run, ideally, what you want to see is about a 2 to 5x gain. Now, what does that mean? I don't know what that means for you, if I'm gonna be honest with you, but a good 90-day run should yield you at least, I wanna say 5K. If you can't save 5K by 90 days, you're doing something wrong, bro. Either you're spending too much on groceries, you're spending too much going out, you're not sticking to your rules, you're not sticking to your plan, and that's where you're failing. So you really just gotta analyze, and all this is just about building the mental and the physical and just building that brain capacity to really read into your life. A lot of this will not be fun. I'm gonna reiterate that. Your 90-day run is not about fun. It is not about going outside and being excited and things like that. Your 90-day run is meant for you to stay down till you come up and be boring, okay? And that's the one thing that y'all gotta learn. But with that, I'm gonna sign off right here. I'm gonna hope that y'all get to y'all 90-day run. Let me know in the comments if you actually complete a 90-day run, or if you have completed one in the past. Let me know how that went, bro, and maybe how y'all structure yours.